You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later God cut you down, sooner or later God cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go tell.
Hi up everybody, welcome to Thursday morning. And Thursdays are session days. Today we're going to be doing the 6 by 6 minutes sub-threshold all off 90 seconds recovery. Paces today, I'm going to be running to feel again. It worked really well last time, so I'm going to do it again today. Plus the conditions today are a bit grim, if I'm honest. I've got the arm sleeves back on and we've got a bit of wind and rain. We'll put some work in today, we'll put a smile on his face and we'll enjoy it. Let's go for a run. Okay everybody, we've got good satellite signal, the armband's connected. Let's go and get this done, shall we? Whew. Right, let's have a look. The intensity were there, and as expected, the paces are not what I normally do, but we run into conditions. It's grim today, and I shouldn't be expecting to hit any kind of pace targets. It's all about getting the work done at the right intensity. Two down. Oh, I'm finding this tough today, but we're getting it done. Look at them trees blowing. Not the best conditions today. Halfway done. Oh. Gosh, this is tough today. The movement feels good. I'm feeling strong. And the conditions, they ain't the best to run in. But that don't make no difference because we're running to effort and I'm still getting the work done. Four down, just one more out and back to do. Oh, this is feeling tough today. Five down, one more to go. And like I say, every single time, the last one never counts. Tough day in the office today, getting the work done. And there we go, session done, 6 done. Oh, and look at this, the weather's just started calming down now. Sky's getting clearer and that wind's starting to drop. Absolutely typical, just as I'm finishing. Well, that's the session done. I'll put all the data on the screen for you, but I'm really pleased with the decision I made before I started to run that on intensity today, because if I'd have tried to do that as a slave to the watch on pace, I would have run myself into the ground. The conditions today just wouldn't allow any kind of that top end speed, but there's nothing stopping me from working to the intensity I needed. So that's a good session in the bag. Even though the paces were not a patch on what I've done before, I am really pleased with that session. So I'm going to show you the shoes. You know what I'm wearing because I'm wearing the same shoes all week for the review, but have a quick look at the state of them today. So today I'm wearing the Xtep 2000 kilometers version 5 Pros. Look at the state of them, absolutely filthed up. The weather today is shocking. And if you notice as well, some good monkey socks, bit of colour coding going on, because as I always say, you get a good pair of socks, you know you're in for a good session. But that's it, all finished and done. It's absolutely chucking down again now. I'm going to have to put this camera away before it gets broken. So until tomorrow, 60 minutes easy, I'll see thee. Hey up everybody, welcome to Friday morning, and today we've got 60 minutes all nice and easy as part of my Norwegian Singles training I'm doing. So let's go and have a run and enjoy this, eh? So with these easy runs, I always use this time as my thinking time. It's when I can just relax and chill and just focus on stuff, because I've got a bit of me time. And pretty much like a month ago, what I'm thinking about now is the race I've got next week. I'm thinking strategy, I'm thinking paces, I'm thinking the build up to it, I'm thinking the days leading up to it and what I should and shouldn't be running, because I want to get this one right. Saying that, I got the others right. I absolutely punched well above my weight on both of them races, but I do think there's more there. I really believe it, and it's all going to come down to conditions on the day. We have had wind there every single time we've been there, and it's really exposed in places as well. So if you do get any wind, there's no shelter, you just got to bully your way through it. But I'm hopeful. Everything at the moment is feeling good. I've got no aches or pains. I've done some fantastic sessions where I've really surprised myself. So it's all to play for. There is a possibility of me actually being able to take those, what was it, 8 seconds or so quicker than what I did last time, and that would equal my all-time PB. So 9 seconds is all that's needed. It's doable, but it's going to be absolutely disgustingly difficult to run it that hard. Well, we're 30 minutes into us run now. Let's go have a look at the watch and see how things have been going on. So top number, current heart rate. Bottom left, time remaining. Bottom right, let's just bring that back. Bottom right is average heart rate so far. So nice and easy. Session done. Well, there we go, 60 minutes all finished and done. Another enjoyable run in the bag, and now I've got to get home, get myself cleaned up and get myself out to work. But before I do, I'm going to show you the shoes, and it's the same shoes that I've been wearing all week because I'm reviewing the Xtep 2000 kilometer version 5 Pros. And the actual socks I've got on, they were the free socks that came with my Xtep 160 X versions, the real super race shoes. But that's it done for today. Tomorrow we got park run. I'm hoping for a bit of park run tourism tomorrow. Mrs. Ayup is not working, so hopefully we'll be able to get off and away and see somewhere new. But until then, I'll see thee. Hey up everybody, welcome to Saturday. And that can mean only one thing, it's park run day. And today we've come through to Pontabala. It's quite a flat and fast course, this one. It's the first park run where I managed to run quicker than 19 minutes. But as you can see from the weather conditions today, it's not going to be a rapid fast one. We've got quite a bit of wind at the moment, and looking around you can see we've got a lot of rain on its way in as well. But we're going to give it a go today. Regardless of time, the effort's going to be there. That's part of testing these shoes. So I need to get my warm-up done. See you at the start line.
Contenders, ready, ready, okay, on your mark, get set, go! Good luck everybody!
Well, the headwind's brutal this way. It's not going to be a quick one today. Get ready for no wind. Look at this. It's shielding us. Oh shit. Oh, there we go, 402. The Japanese. Currently on 4 minutes dead. Pretty much sticking to the 4 minutes a kilometre, thereabouts. 4 minutes dead for that one. I've just gone above threshold.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Oh wow, that headwind's nasty. Ah, 407, that headwind is absolutely disgusting. 164. Oh, thank you. .406. This wind is knocking the stuffing out of me. Thank you. Well, that's Pontabala Park Run done, and what a tough day at the office that was. I put all the data on the screen, but just like I mentioned before, and just as you can probably hear and see the trees blowing behind me, the weather conditions today, they were quite special. It was never going to be a fast one, but that's no excuse for not putting the work in, and I worked pretty hard today. But that's today done. I'll show you the shoes before I go. You should know what they are by now because I'm testing them all week. It's the Xtep 2000 kilometre version 5s Pros, and they were matched off with some really nice monkey socks. So I've only got one more test, the long run, to do with these shoes tomorrow before I do my full review of them. So until tomorrow's long run, I'll see thee. What's this? Is that how the other half live, is it?
Rhubarb and custard.
Oh, I'm having one in a minute. Hi up everybody. Welcome to Sunday's long run. And we're somewhere new and different today. Well, new and different to the channel. Let's have a look. we're running around the lake at a place called Landon Wells, or known locally as Landod. And it's a genius idea by Mrs. Ayup, because this Wednesday we've got the last race of the Hereford 5k series, which means I need rice pudding for my fuel, and we haven't got none. So we need a supermarket, and more specifically a Tesco's, because my favourite rice pudding is just the unbranded Tesco's home make, and where I live we haven't got one in the town where we live, so it's a bit of a travel. So given the options, she said, why not do your long run in Landod, and then we'll go to the shop afterwards and get your rice pudding. Genius idea, because this cycle path that goes around the lake, it's about 1 kilometre in length, and it's lovely flat tarmac, absolutely ideal for a long run. There's a chap here going to run by, he's doing a half marathon. Alright mate? So, let's enjoy today's run. Well, another run where the time's flying by. I was going to capture the nutrition alert on my watch, and it's been and gone before I was ready for it. 30 minutes just like that. But again, I'm having the granulated sugar, the fueling that I got from Goran Wimblad's site. This time, because I've had quite a few questions, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a link to the episode where he explains all about it, because he's a proper sports scientist. He's somebody who's qualified to actually talk about these things, and he explains it a lot better than what I can. So I'll put a link in the description of the episode where I got this from, and look into it yourselves, because for training purposes it's absolutely brilliant. Obviously race day I'll still have all the little packets of gels in my pockets, because that's far too big and bulky. But for training, for me it's a no-brainer. I'm going to have 40 grams of carbs now. I'll see you in a bit. Here's Mrs. Ayup now. She's just heard me. No more ice creams. No more ice creams. We'll get another one in a minute.
Definitely. I need the sausage sandwich now.
Time for a fuel alert. Let's have a look at this. Nutrition alert. There we go, we get to finish this last bit of the Goran special. Last 40 grams. Finished. And just like that, the run's finished. I'll put all the data on the screen for you, but 90 minutes done, all nice and easy. Low heart rate, and managed to cover quite a bit of ground then as well. It's an absolutely fantastic course. This is lovely and flat, away from the traffic. You've got a dedicated safe lane to run in. I'm going to be coming back here. What a brilliant idea. Shoes. So this is the final day of my review of the Xtep 2000 kilometer version 5 Pros. Let's have a look at them. And as you can see, after a week's running, I've covered very close to 96 kilometers this week, and they're still looking in tip-top condition. But I'll go into that in full detail in the review. But that's this week done. Next week we've got a race. We've got the last race of the Hereford 5k series. I've done a full run today. I'm still going to be continuing my training Monday and Tuesday, because the Hereford 5k isn't actually my main A goal race. I've got a race there in July that is. So I'm going to continue the training, working towards that. and this Wednesday is literally just a final line in the sand to see where my fitness is. So that's that for now. Until tomorrow morning's, I might actually do my sub-threshold run tomorrow, we'll see. So until tomorrow's morning's run, I'll see thee.